Hello everyone. It's another beautiful day here in London. I wasn't gonna make a video today. But sitting outside in my beautiful garden, having my feet on the ground and just touching the beautiful grass, being in the sunshine, just really grounded me, and I had a realization and just really had an urge to share that with you. I feel like a lot of people might need to hear that or potentially resonate with me when I say it. Nature is just so beautiful. Nature is just so beautiful, and it just has this incredible power to really ground us and connect us. It's got this energy of a mother, energy of a mother that comforts you and that embraces you. And we do so much to really destroy it, We do so much to destroy nature and to destroy life and creativity. Today, I watched a video about how to make money on YouTube, and I was just hit by this person, that with a lot of information from this person, they were just explaining how in order to make a lot of money, you need to find a successful profile and start copying their videos, just changing a few bits around it so that it's not an imitation, until you become really popular, and then you do that with multiple channels, and then you become crazy successful and earn a lot of money. Just made me really super sad, because it looks like the whole point is being lost. The whole point of being unique is being lost. What is the purpose of being a watered down version of someone else? What is the point of being online if the purpose is just to make money? Another thing somebody just shared with me the other day, a friend, and who knows whether that's true. I don't know if you're interested in conspiracy theories, and clearly that message was conveying that the whole coronavirus is a made-up virus to keep people locked down, so that all the 5G networks, the 5G network can actually be installed. And apparently it all started in China, where all the virus came out, etc., etc. And then the 5G network actually, because it is poisonous to the human cell, creates all these symptoms like the virus. Anyway, we would never know whether that's true or not. But see what's happening here. Because the 5G is just so poisonous to the human cell, they don't care. The government and the people that are making all these decisions, they don't care how this is going to affect people. They're just looking at it from the point of view of the technological advancement that the big corporations have reached. They cannot go ahead with their products and services if we don't have this 5G, if we don't have that fast internet. So what is happening is that in order to sustain that technological advancement, we as a society, and particularly the politicians, are ready to let go of a lot of people and kill a lot of people in order for that to go ahead. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to have all these driverless cars and all this fast internet, etc., etc. And I just feel like the whole point of being alive and being here on Earth is just being lost. Prioritizing technology over people, in money over the purpose of life. Because what's clearly happening here is that people are saying that money is the primary orientation in life. In the acquirement of money and power is the main priority in life. And I'm not saying that money is not important. We do live in this era, in this era where money is really important for our survival, for our comfort, etc. But it's not something that they would bring you all that juice from inside that we carry. And you know what? People just feel like people have lost their belief. People have lost their belief and understanding of what life really is about. Because we didn't come here to copy and imitate others. We didn't come here to be hungry for power or for money. We didn't come for that. The reason why we came here on earth is, and to have a human experience as species, as consciousness, as a soul, or some sort of entity that comes here on earth, is to create. And what do we create? And what we are born with. We create on something that is within us, and it's there to serve us and to serve others. This is why we came here. This is why we came here. Why we came here. This is the purpose of life. For you to see what you've got and to bring it to the world. And I know it's not easy. We don't know ourselves. We don't know what our gifts and talents are. We don't know what to do with our life. But this is why it is a journey. It's a journey of uncovering what you've got within, what you already have within. And I know that there's just so much doubt and insecurity around that. But this is why it is planned to be that way. How are we supposed to evolve as species if we're not facing any challenges? Tell me one person on this planet Earth that has created something or achieved something or have changed or inspired others without facing challenges. Did you become fit without any training? Did you earn a good mark at school without studying? Yeah, by cheating. This is what we all do nowadays. We all cheat. And we turn into a cheating society with cheating governments. You know, responsibility lies within every single person, within every single one of us, to take responsibilities of their own insecurities, of their own vulnerabilities, of their own pains, and to understand and go deeper, to look within, to understand, who am I? Who am I? Why do I exist? Why am I even here? And in order to answer that question, you need to be able to be with yourself. You need to be able to ask questions and be honest with yourself. In order to understand what is the purpose of your own life. It's a whole other story of bringing that to the world. It's another journey, but it all starts from understanding. It's a deep connection, understanding of who you really are at your core. And no amount of money can give you that. No other guru can give you that. Somebody can support you in understanding that, understanding yourself, but they cannot tell you who you are and what you came here to create. It is your own responsibility to find that out. So this is what this video is all about. Because we've turned into this society that is killing people's uniqueness and killing people's talent and making people live in fear and insecurity. But imagine a different way of orientation. Imagine a different way of living. Imagine a way of living where people are responsible for their own insecurities. People are facing their fears. People are stepping up. And people are, being responsible for what they have to bring to the world. And live it together with different values. And you would say, yeah, this is too idealistic, but it's not idealistic. It's not too idealistic. It is super real. Because I used to live like that. I used to live full of fear. And I still feel fear, but I'm doing it anyway. I feel super vulnerable to stand up in front of all of you right now to talk from the depth of my core. But I am doing this. And you know what? The Mayans, the ancient civilization of the Mayans, they all said 2012 the end of the world. Yes, it was the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. It is the beginning of the age of Aquarius. We already are in it, and we can see how many changes and transformations we are seeing as people, as human species, and also in the world. There's so many dramatic events that happen, not just the coronavirus, but all the fires in Australia and so many floodings, etc. And there will be a lot more. Why? Because in order for something new to be born, the old needs to die. There needs to be some sort of challenges that will help the human society and the human race here on planet Earth to evolve, to change. And in order for us to evolve and to change, we need those challenges, we need difficult times to make us look within, because otherwise we're out and about having fun. It's only through challenges we look inside and try to understand what is actually not okay in my life. What do I need to change? And then things start happening. When you start taking different actions, you start making different decisions. It all starts with intention and follows action. And you know, it is the beginning of a new era. More and more people are waking up. More and more people are becoming more aware of who they really are. And more people are looking within and are looking deeper and wanting to make changes. But as we said, we don't need to fight the old. We don't need to fight the old. We need to focus on creating the new. Then the old is going to become obsolete. So what we really can do, what each and every single person can do to change the society, is not just by going out there and having all these protests. Yeah, maybe this is part of some people's, choices and decisions. It's about focusing on yourself, focusing on really understanding who you really are and what you came here to bring to the world, and looking within and staying true to yourself. That way you're helping first yourself, because it's going to massively change the way you experience your own life, and it's going to bring you all this happiness and fulfillment that you're already looking for. And the second is going to help the society to start living according to different values, different morals, and completely different orientation in life that is focused on truth and stepping up and being vulnerable and putting yourself out there in your own way that is true for you. So there we go. This is the way going forward. This is the way going forward, in my opinion. And I believe that if each and every single person takes the responsibility for that, I think we stand a really good chance to create a new type of society, a new way of living, and a new way of being and experiencing life. And you're not going to be another civilization that has faced another apocalypse and another mass destruction. I do genuinely believe that we as human beings have the power to actually see what's within and bring that to the world, and create a new society that is based on vulnerability and love, and helping each other and supporting each other in creating this new world. So I do encourage every single one of us, if this video has touched you even to the slightest, or even just made you think, please just do look what's inside. You are invaluable. Love you all.